Yeah, you would. What's going on, guys? And welcome to another episode of Career Mode. Jesus Christ, I get texts like every single time I start commentary. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 74, and we just started this episode off with me showing you what the squad looks like, how I've got it all set up. Obviously, of course, because we have ended the January transfer window, and this is a squad we will have for the remainder of the season. So it's set up pretty nicely, and I keep getting texts and tweets. It's set up pretty nicely, and obviously we have signed Lavezzi and Gareth Bale, the two headline signings of January. Obviously, the money was paid for by the departure of Arnold Chevalier. If you don't remember, he went to Newcastle United for £50 million. Yes, £50 million to Newcastle. And Cavani and Bale cost, I think it was around 40 million between them. I don't know, something like that. And yeah, it's to be honest, a great piece of business in my opinion. But this is what the league table looks like. We're 1 point behind the league leaders, Manchester United, with 23 games to go, so 15 remaining. And yeah, looking pretty decent. You know, we're still on course for a Champions League space, which I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get, touch wood. But yeah, even so, the title, I still believe we can win the title. It'll be hard, but I still believe we can do it. But this was the game against Queen's Park Rangers at Loftus Road. Obviously going to be a very difficult game because QPR are cash rich on this game, and well, they are in real life, but they know how to do it better in real life than they know how to do it better on the game than in real life. But this was Cavani hitting the post within the first couple of minutes, and Cavani gets his second goal of the game, his first goal in the Premiership. And once again, it was a huge deflection. He scored 2 goals, and they've both been huge deflections. But yeah, that made it 1-0. I mean, they all count, so you know, whatever. But that made it 1-0, and I made a triple substitution here. And we count a picture of Luke Shaw, nice piece of dribbling. He plays through Jordan Henderson. Henderson isn't really the quickest of players, but he does have a decent amount of stamina. He goes through. His fake shot is nice, but his shot was well saved by Jefferson. The cross comes back in from Zaha. What a great header by Hendo, and great cross by Zaha as well. So 2-0 the final score. Traore also got a sending off for a second yellow card, but I forgot to export it. It was just a shirt pull, but yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, 2-0 the final score, and a very good win away at a very strong side on the game. They're very good at QPR on this game. But yeah, 2-0, very good win. We then had some international friendlies against, I think it was Chile, the first one, and Egypt. We drew that one and then won this one against Egypt. Not bothered, just simmed them. That's all I'm going to do until we get to the qualifiers for the next World Cup. But here we see the following game of the episode. We take on Cardiff City, the Redbirds, if you will. Of course, Cardiff, another team that came up in the last season, and they're sitting in the relegation zone. And this was Sterling skipping past McNaughton. Lovely piece of skill. Crossing the ball in towards Gareth Bale. It's headed away. Belanda finds Cavani, and I tell you what, I mean, the first 2 goals he scored in the Liverpool shirt were poor as hell. But that was absolutely insane. If you remember, Chevalier scored a goal like that when he flicked the ball over his head and volleyed it. Well, Cavani shows that he can do exactly the same as Chevalier. Cavani was saying, anything he can do, I can do better. That was amazing from Cavani, absolutely wonderful. I just love the guy. And this is once again Cavani picking up the ball, plays through Gareth Bale. Bale goes through 1-on-1. Great save by Joe Lewis, I think it was. But the ball was eventually turned in by Raheem Sterling. 2-0 at this stage, playing very well. But Cardiff came through here, Taylor down the left-hand side, eventually crosses the ball into the centre. Great save by the head to deny Kimbo Kyung. I gave the ball away, and unfortunately that was a poor challenge by whoever that was. I think it might have been... not sure. Aga, Gonalons, Casemiro, I don't know. But penalty to Cardiff. Nicky Maynard stepped up. Could he make it 2-1? Maynard against David De Gea. De Gea with an incredible stop. What a signing he has been. Definitely one of my best signings of this series. Absolutely insane. He, Belanda, and Cavani have been my best signings. They're amazing. But here we see a scouting network getting set up. My English guy has finished his assignment, so he's going back out for 9 months. So he picked up some pretty decent players the last time. So hopefully he can pick up some pretty decent ones again. But this is a Europa League quarter-final stage, I think this was. No, this is round of 16. Round of 16 Europa League stage against Atlanta, away from home. Obviously kept faith with Paolo Gazzaniga in goal. Would I live to regret it? Well, just a few minutes in, we won the ball back here. Gonalons found Gareth Bale. Bale down the left-hand side, plays it to Cavani. Cavani plays it back to Gareth Bale. Lovely piece of play by my three up front. Bale swings the ball in, and there is Edison Cavani. He just scores in every game. He's what a signing. He is going to be incredible in this game. I'm absolutely loving the guy, and yeah, he's looking like a great replacement for Chevalier already. But Atlanta came through here in the 17th minute. Charlotto playing the ball across the face of goal, and it's a simple finish for Marilungo to make it Atlanta 1, Liverpool 1. But this game was all about goals. This was Gareth Bale doing very well here, playing the ball out wide to Jordan Henderson. He found Edison Cavani. He lost the ball, but it came back to Wilfried Zaha. Nice piece of dribbling by Zaha. Eventually plays a nice fake shot inside to give him a left-footed shot, which finds the was it the bottom corner or the top corner? Not sure. But Zaha at this stage made it 2-1 to Liverpool. But unfortunately, straight from kickoff, really, I gave the ball away from with Gareth Bale. Paletta picks up the ball, plays the ball through to Mario Lungo. Nice turn, a great block on the first shot from Reece Bennett, I think it was, but unfortunately Paletta gets the rebound and puts it past Gazzaniga. 2-2 at this stage. This was me giving the ball away once again, this time with Gonalons. Reece Bennett was caught out here as Paletta played through Marilungo. Went for the slide, missed the ball completely, my fault, and unfortunately the free header was put in by Paletta. Nothing Gazzi could do about that. He conceded 3 goals at this stage, but I don't think any of them were his fault. But yeah, 3-2 to Atlanta, and straight from kickoff, this was amazing. Gareth Bale's agility is insane. Skips past all of the players, goes through one-on-one, heel-to-heel flick. It's a definite penalty. The keeper brings him down before he picks up the ball, and that is a penalty to Liverpool. Consigli, I think that is, gets a booking for Atlanta. So a penalty to Liverpool. Who do I give it to? Well, they haven't really got the best of stats, but Edison Cavani just doesn't miss too many shots. Steps up, stutters, and puts the ball straight down the middle. So it's 3-3 at this stage. We hadn't even got to half-time. Absolutely awesome. But straight after half-time, the goals were going to continue to flow. Charlotto finds Marilungo. He finds Paletta. Paletta plays in Troisi, and he smashes the ball past Gazzaniga. 4-3 to Atlanta. This game was insane. And just a few minutes later, Cavani picks the ball up here, finds Gareth Bale. Poor first touch, but he eventually gets himself away. Look at the pace from Bale. No one is going to catch the Welshman. He goes down the left-hand side. He's got players in the middle, including Wilfried Zaha, who slides in to make it 4-4. And believe it or not, there were no goals after that. 8 goals in a tie. Absolutely amazing. What a great first leg. And 4 away goals will be taken back to Anfield. So that is just fucking awesome. And yeah, Atlanta 4, Liverpool 4 is how the first leg of the Europa League round of 16 game finishes. But the following game was an FA Cup clash against Fulham away at Craven Cottage. Obviously, we had to arrest a few players for this game. To be honest, it's been a really difficult fixture list, congested fixture list, because we're fighting in all 4 competitions, of course, the League, the Europa League, the FA Cup, and of course we are in the Capital One Cup as well, so we're fighting on all cylinders at the moment, but obviously we're going to be running out of space to play the games. But this was Sterling here down the left-hand side, skipping past Kelly, and smashing the ball into the roof of the net. That was an amazing strike by Sterling. Absolutely superb. Sorry, my cat's being a bit annoying. Sterling with a lovely finish there, and that made it Fulham 0, Liverpool 1. But Ruiz found, I think that was Maxi. Is it Maxi Lopez? I think it is. Who smashed the ball past David De Gea to make it 1-1 at this stage. Fulham actually played really well in this game. I thought we'd walk them over, to be honest, but Fulham were playing really well. But this was Gareth Bale here against Kieran Richardson, going down the right-hand side. Look at his pace, man. Absolutely electric. He has got the acceleration of Usain Bolt. Brilliant stuff from Bale. Gets taken down, and unfortunately it's not a penalty, but it does come to Belhanda. Belhanda finds Gonalons. He finds Edison Cavani, and Cavani, it's just too easy, man. He's so amazing. He's just so agile. He works like a horse. He's just insane. I love Cavani. What a great replacement he's been. But that made it 2-1 to Liverpool. But unfortunately Fulham were going to take this game to a replay. They weren't going to sit down and let us knock them out of this cup, because Brian Ruiz played the ball through here. Nice piece of skill. Goes through 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's 2-2. And that is how the game finishes. So we'll be going for a replay, unfortunately. So don't really like replays, of course, because it's a congested fixture list already, and playing replays just makes the the rest days even more. What's the word? Not as many rest days. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately we'll have a replay at Anfield, but I'm pretty confident we'll get through that. But we had the Europa League round of 16 second leg here against Atlanta. In Liverpool, of course, we had 4 away goals in the first tie, so I was feeling really confident. But unfortunately Atlanta did take the lead just 57 minutes in, Troisi with the goal. But to be honest, we were all over the place. We weren't playing very well. Brought Gerrard on from the bench. Steven Gerrard, he's 34. He still knows what to do. He picks up the ball here and smashes the ball into the roof of the net. Even though he's like 74, 75 rated, he's still a decent player. And that made it 1-1 at this stage. And we would, of course, be going through on away goals if we could hold on. But Atlanta were pressing. But thankfully, Paulo Gazzaniga made up for his poor performance at the start of the season with a good save here. It finishes 1-1, 5-5 on aggregate. We go through on away goals to the Europa League quarterfinals against Roma. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next one very soon.